Once called Carolina's Stadium, it now goes by Bank of America Stadium. Or more simply, the Vault, as we're here in Charlotte, North Carolina. Ready to get this game started. Here's Eddie Pinheiro. And we're off and running from Charlotte. Chooses to bring this one out. We stop him right as he gets up past the 15. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. The drive begins with Henry. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Xavier Woods up to make the tackle. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. Another run for Henry. He'll cobble together a yard there. That stop made by Derek Brown. Call it no gain, maybe 1 at best on that play. That leaves him with 3rd and 2. Running once more with Henry. And he's brought down for a loss. Offense in the hurry up here. On 4th down, snap to Jackson. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. And they won't do it. That falls incomplete on 4th down.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There was not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
On the ground, Chuba Hubbard gets it. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Here's 2nd and 7. Now it'll be caught by Adam Thielen. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And he pushes them a little closer to the 3. Working quickly here. Hubbard launches, and he's got it. Touchdown! The Panthers get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. And the Panthers lining up for a 2-point try.
Let's go now.
He's throwing for it. It's caught for 2, and that's going to be an 8-0 lead.
Quarterback's best friend, big targets in the red zone. Not many guys can match up and defend someone like him, and no surprise, it went right to him for the conversion.
Hardy on the return. They'll begin from the 36 as the returner's brought down. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Lamar now from the gun. Andrews with the catch. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They gain 14 on the play. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
They've got a man in motion. On first down, Jackson. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. J.C. Horn to pick it off. And the Panthers take possession of the football.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick six, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
First and 10, it's Hubbard. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle. And they can go ahead and stay in. We're ready to go with the second quarter. It's Panthers football. They'll be set up 2nd and 7. Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. 16 yards on the play. And that'll be good for a Carolina first.
It just feels like anytime this guy touches the ball, it's a big play waiting to happen. He could be lined up wide, or when they use him as a runner, if someone doesn't get a hand on him quick, he's gone.
And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Stopping that play, Trenton Simpson. Young working from the gun. Has it at the 7. Touchdown, Carolina. It seems like a lot of the time, Brock, even if the results aren't quite as flashy every rep, tight ends are even more reliable scorers than a lot of receivers are when it comes to the passing game.
Yeah, I would agree with that, but there's also a lot more real estate for them to work with. Right? Think of the receivers. They got to deal with the sidelines, that 12th defender. Many of these tight ends, they've got a ton of field to work with, and when they prove to the quarterback they can be a difference maker, he'll look for them.
From his own end zone, here we go. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Henry gets it here to start the drive. He's got a gain of 6 there. Shaq Thompson finishing that play off. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
He's on the move. He's going to keep it this time. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end, only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that first down anyway.
Jukes one defender. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Offense set for a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Henry. He breaks a tackle. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Tackle made by Dane Jackson. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Brought in close to the 8. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens could make it a one-score game as they cut it to 9 before half. Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens get it back to within one score. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. They'll send him over right. Quick touch pass to the receiver. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Offense up to the line fast. Out of the gun, Young. He finds Sanders. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Ready.
Young on first and 10. Catch is made down the right sideline. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Sticking to the air, it's Young. Escapes the pocket. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
And he will score. It's a Carolina touchdown. The Panthers will add to their lead at the end of the half. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
That one right down the middle. And the Panthers lead by 15 now. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Chooses to bring this one out. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. First and 10, but only time left for maybe a couple of plays here. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Just before halftime, we get a timeout, take it. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. They're just going to play it safe, sticking with the ground game, it looks like. And he stopped on a nice gain on what is the final play of this first half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. This drive will begin with Hubbard. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Travis Jones, the man in on that tackle. Offense in the hurry up here. They put a receiver in motion here left. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. Chopping that play, Trenton Simpson. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Young to throw here on third. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of third downs just like that.
Drop. 17. Set.
Running with Hubbard out of the gun. And he gets up for a gain of about 4. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Gets this to Sanders. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Give him 24 on that play. And it'll give the Panthers a first down.
Down.
Out of the shotgun and give to Hubbard. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Brandon Stevens in on the tackle. Working quickly here. Second and 10 now. Getting out to his left. He takes it himself. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives him first and goal.
Oh, that just sucks the wind out of a defense. So demoralizing. So many guys do things the right way, only to see a quarterback evade the pressure and go get that first down anyway.
Yes, the Carolina touchdown. Now, as they drive forward to one right now, looks like it should be a win, Brock. He sure has taken advantage of a nice little chance to boost his stat line. His second touchdown of the game.
Yeah, you just kind of feel these two building some trust, right? Just more and more equity. Certainly paying dividends in this one, but more than likely for more games to come.
Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. From his own end zone, here we go. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They're out and set, first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Bateman hauls it in. And he pushes it up across the 30 before going out.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. On the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Connects with the open man downfield. Space on the right, he's got room. He does it, touchdown Baltimore. The Ravens start the second half with some needed points. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. Jackson throwing for it. And the conversion is no good as that pass falls incomplete. Trying to chip away at that lead, but just not able to figure it out there to take another 2 points off.
Yeah, every one of these calls at this juncture of the game tells a story, and right now that story being told is this crew is feeling the pressure trying to chip away at those points. Maybe a little over-aggressive, as now they're still down big.
And he's out of bounds at the 16. Going to be a long field ahead for them on this possession. They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
Young on the play action. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the third quarter. So we're through 3 here. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
Let's go. Hut, hut.
Hubbard trying this up the gut. And he's going to be brought down after getting this up to the 22.
That's right.
Offense up to the line fast.
Set.
Shotgun now on third down. Short pass brought in. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
Fight. Fight.
They're going for it, Young. That's caught beyond the marker. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. And this one does not go far. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Ready, ready. Set up.
From the 31. Forced out to his right. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. Roquan Smith with the pick. And the Ravens have some new life in the fourth. He steps in front and picks it off. Looked like he missed the spot there, partner. Maybe because he threw it on the run?
Yeah, I think that's exactly the case, Kate. You know, you get set in the pocket. This game is fast anyway. Things are flying, but once you get on the run, it is a whole nother speed and really becomes advantage defense as they take it away.
1st and 10. Here's Jackson. Connects with Bateman. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Ravens 16 points back. Options are open here. It's 2nd and inches. From the 23. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. Here he is to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. Working inside the red zone. Andrews with the catch. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. Blitz coming here. Jackson. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. One of the tight ends in motion left. To throw. Chased out to his right. And that's a touchdown. Great catch there, and with almost no time left, well, Brock, they're going to need a miracle, but it is still possible. Well, Brock, it wasn't hard to see why they botched on that play fake. Even our camera operator was fooled into thinking it was a run, but certainly made it easier to connect on that touchdown pass.
And that's all about the attention to details, Kate. Really is. The offensive line getting their pads down. The running back and quarterback at that mesh point, making it look exactly like a run. You do the details on the front end, and the play-action game rewards follow on the back end.
And he gets into the end zone. That is exactly why they went for 2 right there, Brock. It's back down to a 1-possession game. Oof, their comeback hopes are dwindling by the second, but any path to victory starts with a successful onside try here. And the Panthers recover the onside kick. That should lock up this win. And he will score, and with almost no time left, that should clinch the win.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL.